Hey guys, Mr. Scansalos here. Today is Tuesday, April 7th. Couple things before we get started. Big shout outs to Sarah, Durst, and Nate. You guys are able to finish B 1 to 5, which is great. And R was finished by Max, Nate, and Thompson Hole, which is fantastic. You're gonna finish. You're at 87% on one of the things. Marcello, start getting moving on that IXL work, okay, kiddo? Today we had a Zoom meeting at 10 o'clock. For those of you who did not understand the concept and the lesson, I was joined today by Nate. It's always great to see Nate. And I guess it was Nate's brother or someone lurking in the background. Say hi to him for me, Nate. But remember, I'm there at 10 o'clock. If no one's there, I will leave at 10:10. But if you are there, I've reserved an hour of time for us to kind of hash some things out and figure it out together. And today's lesson, it's actually one of the harder lessons. So I need everyone to pay attention. I need you to copy the notes. Make sure you're taking the pauses in the YouTube video and do the things the right way. So we can get through this together. Okay? Here we go. All right, so I'm going to pause here, give you a chance to copy this stuff down, pause YouTube, and get it copied. All right, here we go. Today we are comparing fractions. And we know when we used to compare fractions like 3/5 and 7/10, we would use the butterfly method. Remember, that's where you crisscrossed and multiplied, and whoever has the largest product, that's the answer to a multiplication problem, is the one that is greater, correct? So 5 times 7 is 35, 10 times 3 is 30, therefore 35 is greater than 30. But what happens when we're having a fraction? Well, or I'm sorry, not a fraction, but a mixed numbers. So here we have a mixed number, 2 and 7/8 and 2 and 4/5. First thing is use the whole numbers to help. In this case, both whole numbers are 2. Think of 2 uncut pizzas. One pizza shop. We'll call it Dursty's Pizza Shop, has 2 and 7/8 pizzas out. And then Merlin's Pizza Shop has 2 and 4/5 pizzas out. They both have 2 uncut pizzas. So we can actually ignore that. We can cross those out because they're the same. Then we need to butterfly. So here it says the whole number is the same, so you can cross it out. Now we're going to do the butterfly of 7/8 and 4/5. 7 times 8 is 32. 5 times 7 is 35. Therefore, 2 and 7/8 is greater than 2 and 2/5. Pretty easy, right? All right, let's take a look at the second part. Get this copied. Pause your YouTube video and copy this. Okay, here we go. Now we roll into Paige's Pizza Shop, and she's got 3 and 1/4 pizzas laying out. And Owen Taylor's has 1 and 9/10. Well, that's pretty easy because we're going to look, remember the first rule, so use the whole numbers to help. So here we're going to use it to help. 3 is greater than 1. Who cares about the fractions? We know Paige's has 3 pizzas out. Owen Taylor, he's only got 1. Easy. 3 is greater than 1. Life is easy, right? Cool. Alrighty. Problem. Get this copied. Pause YouTube video and copy it down. Okay, here we go. What happens though when you have a fraction and the other number is a mixed number? You must convert to mixed numbers. So we've got to take this and turn it into something that looks like that. You cannot compare this and that. You can't do it. Mia, you can't do it. You've got to convert. So let's convert 12 or 29 over 12. 12 into 29 goes 2 times. 2 times 12 is 24 minus 5. So we have 2 and 5/12. And then we have 2 and 7/8. So let's start back at square one. Use the whole numbers. Same. Now we got a butterfly. Bam, bam. 40, 84. 29 over 12 is less than 2 and 7/8. Okay. Get these copied and complete them on your own. Pause YouTube now and do this. Okay, here we go. Well, in this case, we have the same whole number. So let's look at the 1/6 and 3/5. That's 18. That's 5. So in this one, it is less than. Let's take a look over here. Again, same. Life's easy. 3/4, 1/6, 4, 18. Oh, there we go. Now, super easy. 7 and 99 over 101 and 8.5. We know it's 8.5, don't we? Why? It's easy. Because the 8 is bigger than the 7. Who cares about that fraction? All right, here we go. We have a fraction and a mixed number. We got to convert that fraction to a mixed number. So let's do it over here on the side. 9 into 33. 9, 18, 27. 3 times 27. 6. So it's actually going to be 3 and 6/9 and 2 and 1/6. Oh my goodness. Now it's so easy. Why? Because our 3, the whole number, is bigger than our 2, that whole number. So therefore, the answer is greater than. Okay? I know this was a hard one. Your assignment, okay, is after you've watched a YouTube video, take a look at the image, get those questions done, and then submit the Google form. And I will see you guys on Wednesday. Oh, well, actually, remember, if you're struggling, stop by at 10 o'clock at the Zoom meeting. It's the same ID. I put it on a constant cycle. It's the same ID, same password as today. So it'll always be up on our stream on the Google Classroom. All right, guys. See ya.